Hello, I'm Eva Bagg, President of Barstow Community College, welcoming you to the Barstow College Foundation's 20th Annual Festival of Lights and Learning. This is now the second year our festival is coming to you as a virtual event since the coronavirus pandemic began. Even though we're not able to experience the mingling on campus that we look forward to each year with the many families of the Barstow area community, the vendors, staff, and student volunteers, we are still committed to continuing the tradition that our wonderful Barstow College Foundation started in 2002. This event has been one of the Foundation's most successful scholarship fundraisers. And last year, even though presented to the community in a virtual format, was one of the most successful in terms of dollars raised. And this was the intent since the beginning, to support students in pulling together the financial means to attend college and realize their educational and career goals. Interestingly, as I talk to educators at other community colleges in the state, I hear some have been so impressed by the Barstow College Foundation's Festival of Lights and Learning that their foundations, too, have modeled the program at their campuses with great success. I would argue that none rival what we do here in Barstow, however, and that is a reflection of the exceptionally generous spirits, open hearts, and community strength that, for me, epitomize Barstow. Every strand of light represents a donation from members of our community, honoring or remembering someone special during this holiday season. All the proceeds will be used to fund scholarships for students to attend Barstow Community College. Thank you to all those individual donors. In addition, the foundation receives strong support from many local sponsors who I want to thank for their consistent donations to the foundation over the years, and many more who have recently joined with their sponsorships. And of course, on behalf of all the students who benefit from these sponsorships and donations, I extend deep gratitude to the Barstow College Foundation, led by Elaine Villarreal and Executive Director Melanie Burnau. Thanks also to Vice President Albert Gallegos Cordero, Secretary Joanne Cusino, Treasurer Albert Muncie III, and Foundation Directors Bob Clemmer, Marilyn Dyer Cruz, Julie Hackbarth McIntyre, Michelle Hugart, Jesse Ramirez, Edie Seehafer, and Kim Silva. Thanks also go to Barstow Community College District Trustee Liaison to the Foundation, Trustee Fernando Baca, as well as the entire board, including Board President Tim Hayden, Vice President Paul Wilkie, and trustees Dr. Ted Baca and Phil Harris. And finally, a big thank you to the BCC staff who have been working for weeks to bring it all together. Amanda Simpson, Amir Paniagua, Samantha Leyland, and Jeff Bowen of our maintenance and operations team. I hope you enjoy the program, and I wish you all a happy and healthy holiday season.
Hello, I'm Elaine Villarreal, and I'm the president of the Barstow College Foundation. I'd like to welcome you to the 20th year of our Lights and Learning event. We are having it virtually again because of the COVID restrictions. As many of you know, this has always been a wonderfully attended event, and we love that, but we need to keep our community as safe as possible. We had this event last year, and we raised more money than we did in person the year before. It seems that during COVID, people were very happy to give to causes that were important. We're glad that we're one of them. It is because of our wonderful participants, sponsors, and donors that throughout the last 20 years, our foundation has been able to give over $150,000 in scholarships. We thank you all for being so generous to our students. We've also helped with the Performing Arts Center programs, and this year we have decided to diversify. Even further, we will be helping our CTE students and our entrepreneurial and innovation students. We are very excited to help these students that are striving to learn a new trade or start a new business. We have what we call our giving tree this year. You will be able to add a light on our tree to honor someone all through the month of December. The Foundation Board would like to thank you all for being here and helping us help our students. We'd also like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Everybody sing a Christmas carol, sing a jolly song for all to hear. Everybody sing a Christmas carol, filled with laughter and good cheer. We'll brave the wintry weather as we sing a Christmas song. We'll harmonize together and the bells will sing. Ding dong. Everybody sing a Christmas song and join right in. Everybody sing and let the music now begin. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Everybody sing a Christmas song of joy and mirth. Everybody sing tales of happy tales of peace on earth. We sing for just one reason, our joyous news to tell. Come celebrate the season and sing a grand old bell. We sing the jingle bells, jingle bells, sing a jolly song for all to hear. Jingle bells, jingle bells, fill the world with laughter and good cheer. Hear the jingle, 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 all the merry sleigh bells ring. Hear the jingle, 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 festive greetings people bring. Sing we together with delight, sing we together day and night. Joyfully sing a happy song, joyfully sing for all day long. Hear the jingle, 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 hear the sleigh bells roar and hear. Hear the jingle, 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 at this merry time of year. Hear the jingle, 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 all the merry sleigh bells ring. Hear the jingle, 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 festive greetings people bring. Sing we together with delight, sing we together day and night. Joyfully.
Christmas, everybody. As with everything this year, we have to do things a little different. So I've been asked to sit here and read you a story. And we've chosen a story about somebody that Mrs. Claus really likes. Me. The Night Before Christmas. So everybody get comfortable, and we're going to read it. Well, we're going to read it as soon as we get the pages going here. There we go. Gosh, this looks familiar. Look behind me. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope of St. Nicholas will soon be there. Oh boy. The children were all nestled and snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down to a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprung from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and drew up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Cupid, on Comet, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, dash away, dash away, dash away all. Ooh, that looks familiar. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly when they meet an obstacle and mount into the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew my head in and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nick came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow. And the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly, old elf. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger alongside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas!" Ho, 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 ho. We thank you for spending the time with us. We enjoy having you here. All donations go to the students of Barstow College. We wish you a very, very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.